Welcome to my channel Mathematics Made Easy by Mary MJ. Today I am discussing CBSE Class 9 Chapter 6 Lines and Angles. We are continuing the chapter. So I would like to discuss a very important question here. That is, if a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. So what is given in the question? Here given that these two bisectors, the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel. These two are parallel. That's what it is given. It is given that these are the bisectors. BE is a bisector of angle. BE is the bisector. Bisector of angle ABQ, and same way CG is the bisector of angle which is at BCS. BCS. Now we have to show that PQ and RS are parallel. So it is given that this ABE, BE is the bisector. So what can he say that if B is the bisector, these two angles will be same. So angle ABE can be written as half of angle ABQ. So angle ABE is equal to half angle ABQ, which is equation number 1. Same way I can write BCG, that is this angle is half of angle BCS, because that is CG is the bisector. So angle BCG is equal to half of angle BCS, which is equation number 2. But BE and CG are parallel. That is given. Given BE is parallel to CG. Those two are given that these are parallel lines. So if they are parallel lines and AD is the transversal, so we can say that angle ABE, ABE means this angle will be the same as angle BCG, corresponding angles axiom. So what is that? BE and CG are parallel, and also this is the transversal, AD is the transversal. So we can say that angle ABE, angle ABE is equal to angle BCG by corresponding angles axiom. That is equation number 3. So we have already got what is angle ABE and what is angle BCG. So in this we can equate. Instead of ABE, I can write half angle ABQ is equal to, instead of BCG, I can write half angle BCS. From both the sides, half can be cancelled. Remaining, we are getting angle ABQ is equal to angle BCS. So what we got? Angle ABQ. Angle ABQ means this complete angle is the same as angle BCS. These two angles are same means, what is the meaning of that? If these two angles are same means these two lines will be parallel. This means that PQ is parallel to RS. That is, those two angles are same, then these two lines will be parallel. That is a converse of corresponding angles axiom. So hence we proved that those two lines are parallel. That is, PQ and RS are parallel. Now moving on to next question. In the figure, AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. Parallel to EF. CD is parallel to EF. Also, EA is perpendicular to AB. If angle BEF is equal to 55 degree, find the values of X, Y and Z. So figure is given here. Three lines are parallel, that is AB. The line AB is parallel to line CD. Line CD is parallel to line EF. So let this be A, B, and this is C, and this is D. This point is D, and this point is E, and this is F. Okay, this angle given as 55 degrees, then this is given as 90 degree, and let this be X. This is X and this is Y, and this angle is Z. And here given that AB, CD and EF are parallel. These three lines are parallel. So first we can find out how much is the value of Y. Since these two are parallel lines, since CD is parallel to EF, we can say that these two angles sum will be supplementary. That is Y plus 55 degree will be equal to 180 degree. Reason, interior angles on the same side of the transversal, their sum will be 180. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Transversal ED is Y plus 55, that is these two angle sum is 180, or Y is equal to 180 minus 55, which is equal to 125. So this angle is 125, that is Y angle we got it as 125. So what will be the angle X? Since these two are parallel, that is AB is also parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, so these two angles, that is X and Y will also be same, X equal to Y. That is also because what is the reason? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So X value, angle X also is equal to 125 degree. So this also we got it as 125. Now we have to get what is the value of Z. How to get the value of Z? So here this angle, this total angle is 90. That is angle AEF will be 90 because these three are parallel lines and one angle here shown is 90 degree. So here also angle will be 90. So that means Z plus 55 is equal to 90 degree, or Z is equal to 90 minus 55. 90 minus 55, which is equal to 35. So Z is equal to 35 degree. Now moving on to the exercise question. That is exercise 6.2. First question. In the figure, find the values of X and Y and then show that AB parallel to CD. Figure is given here. Two lines are given, AB and CD. AB and CD. this is the figure. So here angle is given as 50 degree and this angle marked as X, and this is 130 degree, and this opposite angle, this is Y. Now we need to show that AB is parallel to CD, and also we have to find out what is X and Y. So from the given figure, Y we can directly find. How much is the value of Y? Y will also be 130 degree, reason vertically opposite angles. So this angle we got it as 130 degree. Then we know that here this is a straight line. So this line is a straight line. So here X and here 50, it forms a linear pair. So X plus 50 can be written as 180, reason linear pair. And we are getting X equal to 180 minus 50, which is equal to 130. So this angle also we are getting it as 130. So X equal to Y equal to 130. These two angles we are getting it as 130. What can we conclude from that? If these two angles are equal, alternate interior angles, these are alternate interior angles. If pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then we can say that those two lines are parallel lines. So since X equal to Y is equal to 130, here what we have to write in the bracket, X and Y form a pair of alternate interior angles. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD. Now next question number 2. In the figure, if AB is parallel to CD, and CD is parallel to EF, and Y is to Z is equal to 3:7, find X. So figure is given here, 3 parallel lines, AB, CD and EF. So here we are marking here, this is AB, CD and EF, and a transversal. Here given that this angle is X, this angle is Y, and this angle is Z. And also Y is to Z. Y is to Z means this Y is to Z is given as 3:7. So here given that AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. And here this Y and Z, these two X and Y, what are these X and Y? They are alternate interior angles. X and Y are alternate interior angles. So sum of these two, that is X plus Y, will be equal to 180. X plus Y will be equal to 180. And what about Y and Z? Y is to Z is given as 3:7. So that I can write, since it is ratio, we can write Y can be written as 3A and Z can be written as 7A. And also X and Z, because these two are parallel lines, AB and EF are parallel lines, and we know that X is the same as Z because reason AB is parallel to EF and X is equal to Z. So X equal to Z means X also will be equal to 7A. X can be written as X equal to Z is equal to 7A. So what can I write for the equation? That is, we can write this as these two angles, that is z plus y. What about z plus y? We have already got one equation, x plus y equal to 180. Same way, we know that x and z are same. So in this equation, we can replace x by z. So we are getting this as z plus y is equal to 180. And what is z? Z is equal to 7a plus y is equal to 3a is equal to 180, or 7a plus 3a is 10a is equal to 180, or a is equal to 180 by 10, that's equal to 18. So each angles we can find. So first one, what is x? X is equal to 7a. That is equal to 7 into 18. 7 into 18 is 126, which is the same as z. Z is also equal to 7a, that's equal to 126. And how much is y? Y is equal to, how much we have taken y? Y is equal to 3a. That is equal to 3 into 18. 3 into 18 is 54. So each angles, that is x, y and z, x is equal to 126 degree, y is equal to 126 degree, sorry, y is equal to 54 degree, and also z is equal to 126 degree. So remaining questions we will discuss in the next video. Thank you for watching my video. Those who haven't subscribed, please like, share and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Bye.